Deliberations with Sonya, and I'm your girl, Sonya. And today we're going to talk about the top 10 reasons, and it's like more than that, but we're just going to do 10. The top 10 reasons why dating sucks in 2026. And I am getting much and more sophisticated about my life. So guess what? I'm gonna dig in. You can catch it on a replay if you're not ready. Okay. So let me go ahead and start out. And once again, you guys, you can like, share, subscribe, and click the little notification. Typically on my channel, Sonya Ogletree, the Queen Crusader, Deliberations with Sonya. We spend a lot of times talking about social justice. We talk about issues on the forefront of American politics, finance, money. However, a lot of our time on the show has been spent dealing with the administration. And I'm just a little over it. Like I said in my last video, losing my mom recently, taking a break from some of my business things. I just want to sort of have some fun. And I'm in that headspace. So I'm gonna get back to Trump because of course the midterms is coming up. So believe you me, I'm gonna dig all down around there. However, right now I am going to talk about a topic that is close to my heart and my girlfriend's hearts because we talk about this daily. And so we're going to go ahead and kick it off. And I'm going in order from 1 to 10. And as I go, I will let you know the reason that I'm doing that. And once the video is done and is posted, it will have the chapters inside of it. And so you can see how it's set up. So I'm going to go 1 through 10 once again. And the first five are going to be about basically how the system is broken. Okay. Everybody gets a little piece on my videos. Okay. Nobody gets a pass. Okay. So let's start up with number one. I call it the apps are the pimp and you are the product. And I had to pick this number one because I'm gonna tell you, as a single black woman in 2026, in the ripe old age of 56, 57, some another. Whoa, I look good though. Anyway, these here dating apps, okay? And I have just not gotten into the apps, but I'm gonna tell you, the whole game has changed. The game has changed. So apps are treating single Americans as if you just pray, man. If the people on the apps aren't pimping you, the people that own the apps are pimping you. I mean, for instance, you get on these apps, it say upload the little pictures. Okay. And whether you pay or whether they free, you get bombarded. I'm talking, I don't know about everybody, but I'm talking hundreds of people. You know, pretty, you know, pretty, you so pretty, you so pretty. What's your name? What's your sign? What the fuck? Okay. And I mean, and it goes on, just long list of forever. And then you're looking at these people like, what? And some of these people like, you got to think about it. Okay. Some of these people don't have no clothes on, no shirts on, don't look like they got no job. I swear, some of them be in prison. Damn man. I'm like, come on now. Okay. I'm a former criminal defense attorney and I done been in some of these prisons. And it's like, come on, nigga, you in jail. That's how you get that out. But anyway, I digress. So it's just like, oh my God. And ladies, you just have to be careful because I'm going to tell you, I haven't spent more than 24, 48 hours on none of that ish. Okay. Way back in the day, early on, probably 6, 7 years ago. I went on a date with somebody off of one of the apps, and that's after the research. And when I tell you, these dudes be out here catfishing people. However, that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the issue with the apps and why it's such pimping these days is because I don't know. I'm not even gonna say it because I know that I can be what's the word? I could be I've been told I'm judgmental. I don't know about it. I don't think I'm judgmental because to be judgmental, you have to give a fuck about other people shit, and I don't care about other people's shit. I just like to say what I'm saying. My experience is you get on them things, and it's just you can't get to know a person because it's so fake. And maybe Generation X, of which I am a member, we just so used to just being outside. Just anyway, so I gave up on the app. However, I do want to say something that in my research, and y'all know whatever I talk about, I be researching. There is a new phenomenon, okay, and it's called the Yahoo Boys. And for many of you guys out here, this whole Yahoo Boys, these is young men out of Asia and Africa, and quite a lot of them in Lagos. And this dude wrote a book called The Yahoo Boys: Love, Deception, and the Real Lies of Nigerian Romance Schemes. I'm talking real talk, men and women. And I done heard of veterans, et cetera, getting scammed. I'm talking big money scam. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get past number one, but I'm telling you, y'all, the apps. I don't know. You better off just going to church. You better off going to church anyway. I'm sorry, Jesus. I did not mean that as a slight. Oh Lord, see that didn't come out right. Mm. Go to church, meet me. Or one. Go to picnic or something. Anyway, number two. We're on number two. Ghostlighting. Okay. Now, ghostlighting is a way to gaslight somebody at the same time. It's like super duper women. So let's talk about this. Okay. This here, let's call it just gaslight. Nah, let's call it ghost. Let's call it ghosting people. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I've ghosted lots of people on these apps. I'll ghost you in a New York minute. As a matter of fact, I'll ghost you and block you. Because I just feel like, I don't want the Lord to punish me for even being on them things because I be thinking, I be thinking of, the people, the people can see through the app and find out where I live. So I'm walking around with a hoster like, some of these people scared on these apps. But the ghostlighting thing. So you get on these apps and you meet people and then you get to talking to the people, and that ain't even got to be on the app. It just could be regular life. You meet somebody and it's like, okay, well, we're having a wonderful wonderful talk and we're having a wonderful time, and then poof, Casper, they're gone. Okay. But then it's like ghostlighting. You don't get the, like, if I ghost you, I'm just ghost, right? I'm Casper. I'm out. You ain't never gonna see me again. But the gaslighters, they come back. They circle back. They circle back. What you doing this weekend? What? And that is what the ghost gaslight comes from. They ghosted you, right? And right when you've gone on with your life, here they come. Circle back. Circle back. Circle back. Circle back. What you doing? Living and breathing? What the fuck? Okay. And you have to ask yourself, when you say, well, you didn't call, you didn't this, you didn't that, then it's like, why you all up in my life? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, ladies, let me tell you, that's some bull freaking ish. And if you let somebody get that off on you, that ghost gaslight thing, then you know what? You are not a queen crusader, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you what the queen crusader do, okay? And I had that happen to me. As a matter of fact, I just remembered I was dating this dude. Sort of was liking him, pretty decent. Been on some dates, some sporting events, hanging out, dinners and stuff. So I'm like, hey. So you gotta think, I was a little bit invested in this situation. Okay? So the person like, oh well, would you wanna go on a trip with me? And I'm like, let's see where this is going. Perhaps free trip. I'm grown. I ain't got to. So I'm like, okay, well, just plan it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking I'm using all my big girl skills, all of my smarty pants skills. I'm making a perfect plan it. I'm like, tell me what to do, tell me when we're going, and I'm in. So I'm using all of my deep seek thinking. Got all this stuff together. Like, okay, actually went and bought a couple new swimsuits. And I ain't even gonna lie about that cute little lingerie. I was like, maybe I gave it to them. Do you know? It was maybe 3 weeks it passed by. And we're supposed to do this for some like upcoming 3-day weekend holiday thing because he's gonna be off work. Girl, I was like, damn. But I ain't get mad because I like shopping anyway. And I probably got about 10, 15 swimsuits. So who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I just be collecting lingerie because I don't have sex like a couple of years each. So it's like, oh, fuck it. Somebody gonna get some. Anyway. And so the person like pops up like, hey, shorty, and we gonna do this, I was like, no, we're not. Well, why you acting like that? I told you, I'm like, look, motherfucker, waiting for you. I done flew to Jamaica. I done hung out. I done did all the stuff I wanted to do. Now, mind you, I didn't do that, but I said that. Because I could have did that. Waiting for this motherfucker. Okay? So what I'm saying is this. I was like, holla at me. Okay? Circle your ass back to whoever the fuck you was with for them 3 weeks. You probably went to Jamaica already with that motherfucker. Because you sure didn't go with me. Okay? So do you. Okay? So this ghost light, gaslight, don't y'all let people get this shit off. Okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And dude was just like, oh, well, I'm gonna come over and we're gonna talk about. No, you're not. You're not coming to my house. We're not talking about shit. We're not talking about nothing. You come over here, one of my dogs and bite your ass for real, for real. Because we ain't got shit to talk about. But I'm gonna tell you, ladies, these people will do you like that. And I'm in my vulnerable space because I can't believe I told y'all that. But I ain't even gonna lie. 2 times. 2 times I went and bought outfits for trips that I ended up cussing the motherfucker out about. So I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's hard out here for it. I'm telling y'all, the ghost gaslight, okay? You can ghost if you want to. Do you? I feel like the Holy Spirit was just looking out, okay? Thank you. Number 3, situationship purgatory. Number 3, situationship purgatory. And I'm going to tell you. This is so funny to me. It's funny because I don't like talking about stuff that, sort of past necessarily. But, I mean, I've been like married and divorced 2 times and officially engaged like once, other than that I didn't marry the person. So that's 3. And then I was in a situationship early on before I got married the first time. And I almost married him. But I'm glad I did. He was possessive, like next level. Anyway, so yeah, so I never really dealt with the situationship until later in life, and I was dating someone, and we was together. You know, people be like, "That's my old lady." The fuck? I mean, but ladies, look, you cannot, okay? And I'm not even gonna lie. I'm stupid, right? I'm stupid. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm stupid, but I say this. I said it to the person. I said it to the person's family members and friends, my family members and friends, etc. I was like, look, I ain't never shit. I'm about to been done dated you longer than my motherfucking marriages lasted. Okay? And one of my marriages lasted 9 years. I don't even know. I don't know if it was 9. Could have been 7. Well, the last one was 7 before the other one. Yeah. And so I'm like, Mickey Freak. Let me tell you. Oh, it was my birthday. I was like, I'm about to turn this age. And when I turn this age, I ain't fixing to be nobody's 50-some-year-old girlfriend. Okay? So get that shit together. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. And I don't care because you know what? I mean, I tell women, and they be thinking I'm lying. But you can't. The situationship purgatory is everything. It is women. Oh my God, do you know how many women I know? And people I know that I didn't know, but then I found out through the other women that I know was dating somebody forever. Then that nigga married somebody else. That not everybody on here. Y'all all know that done happen. You all know it done happen. Okay? And now you have to ask yourself, what? See, there I go. I ain't want to do this because sometimes, like I said, you judge people. I don't want to judge people, but I gotta say, what self-respecting fucking person you gonna sit up here and then somebody take up all your time, use you up like a bottle of damn deodorant. Okay, that was not a good example. But anyway, the point is this: you can't let nobody just use you up. Okay, I told dude, like, look, I'm cute. I always been pretty my whole life. I ain't even hating or nothing, but I'm at an age where I used to be real humble and not say stuff like that. But you know, I'm old now, so I don't have that humble ability in me no more. Motherfucker, I'm fine. Okay, and I ain't never been a motherfucker man that you know need to just lose a fucking step or two. The shit ain't okay. You lose a step, you don't make me lose a step. So, and with that in mind, you can't sit up here and let somebody take your life. You don't know what's tomorrow. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. But I tell you what it won't bring. If a motherfucker can't make their mind up about, I mean, 5 years was just because I had just got divorced. So dating this person was just like, you know, it was because I'm gonna tell you, in a normal situation, that should have been like, might not even got 24 months, okay? I said 2 years, shit, nigga. I am not the one for that bullshit, okay? You is not gonna waste my time. I don't care. As long as I'm having fun, okay? But I am at this place where it's pretty certain that I don't want to be married anymore. However, I won't say never, because, you know, Mr. Goodbar is out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Hey, how that song go? Hey, Mr. Goodbar. You know who you are. You know who you are. And Holy Spirit know who you are too. I don't, but Jesus do. And I'm gonna find you, or you gonna find me, one way or the other. Anyway, this here situationship purgatory is the waiting room to nowhere. Don't get stuck in it. Don't get stuck in it. Okay? You've been waiting in the waiting room and then people just forgot about you. Just get your shit and roll, man. Don't be waiting for that. And let me tell you, number 4 is why some of y'all end up, and even me with that person, in the situationship purgatory. And listen, how that commercial go at the restaurant? Endless barbecue wing. Other all you can eat buffet, okay? It's the all-you-can-eat buffet out here. Number 4, the endless buffet. It's so many people out here. And they're gonna, do what they want to do, be with you, all the other people. And then you take a person who is the kind of person where they don't have a strong constitution, or they've just, never they're just missing a very, very important part about planning and understanding and value, like their value, other people's value, other people's time. And so every time you turn around, it's like they're in a kid in a candy store. They're like, oh, look at that. Oh, gummies. Oh, look at that. Sour straws. Oh, look at that. Ring pop. Oh, look at that. Bubble gum. Okay? They run around life like they're in a fucking candy store, looking at everything, opening their eyes for everything. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a person like me, I'm sitting in there and I'm just like, I just want some of the Twizzlers, man. Can I get some Twizzlers, red licorice? Thanks. Go sit my ass down. I'm happy as fuck. I got my Twizzlers. Can't tell me shit. I don't want that now. Not to mention, I'm having a hard ass time cleaning these Twizzlers out my fucking teeth. So I don't got time for that other shit. I got Twizzlers. I'm good. I'm out to the car. I'm not gonna be fucking running around this candy store. Ooh, 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 ooh. But that's the difference. That's the difference. Find you somebody when they go into the candy store, they go into the donut shop. When I go into the donut shop, I'll be like, let me get some glazed, and then let me get some of them honey bacon, and then I'm out. Okay? Now if they got the good coconut sprinkles with the white powder, I get some of them too. The cakey donuts. But I ain't finna be in that bitch looking around. I don't want all that shit. Okay? I mean, and that's the problem. You got people out here today, everything. How my mama used to say, "Run around here with your nose open." Every little thing got your nose open. How they say, every big butt with a smile. Here come this motherfucker running around. Ooh, big butt, big butt, big butt, big butt. Okay, girl, throw that shit back to the trash. Okay, because nobody needs that. Y'all better stop letting these people fuck with your self-esteem too. I told somebody that. I did. I was like, look, you ain't finna fuck with my self-esteem. My self-esteem is set, okay? Bertha May and Scott, they made me a happy ass snitch, okay? And I know about me, okay? I'm not finna get mad at me because you running around here smiling in everybody's motherfucking face. Do you, boo? Salute. I don't give a fuck. I don't smile in everybody's face because I don't like everybody. Shit. You see me smiling, motherfucker, you need to just pack your shit and go. Because I'm out. Oh, that brings us to number 5. Now, this came from research. Number 5. The men are opting out. These men are tired of this bullshit. I'm gonna tell you. It's not just there is good men out here. Let me tell you, they put in the work. They work for their education. They work for their career. They do all the things that they supposed to do, and then they get stuck with like women that treat them like ATM machines. Okay, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. I can't say that they don't necessarily get what they desire, but you keep running after these women who are basically telling you, okay, if a woman got to spend $1,000 on her makeup and her hair, wig, and all that shit before they put the outfit on, hey, you get what you get what you pay for. You pay for. I don't know what to say. I mean, but then they like, they say 2/3 of men. Washington Post did a poll, and they said 2/3 of men called it quits. I mean, and you figure if that 2/3 of men who called it quits and the 2/3 of women that called it quit could meet somewhere, and then boom, you might have 1/3 that actually could link up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, I mean, you can't. Dating sucks, but you can't get because when I saw the statistic, I was like, wow. It's like they're tired. It's like like I think about men. No, I think about myself the way I think about myself. Good men, right? Because the problem is, it's so much for shit out here. It's so much for shit. Like on them apps and all this other stuff. It's so much for shit. With the for shit, what you gonna do with the for shit? I don't want the for shit. Okay, I got to watch my TV shows. That's why I just be like, fuck the for shit. Okay, I don't want no for shit. I want a broke ass. I don't want nobody. All that for shit. For shit. Okay, I have spent a lot of energy, time, and effort creating the me that I fucking am. Okay, and I don't want nobody who at 50 years old and don't have a fucking clue. Okay, I'd rather be me by myself. Okay, because I ain't nothing to talk to you about. I had somebody in my DMs the other day. I mean, I had somebody in my DM all the time. But occasionally I think, oh, do I know this person? They know people I know, whole bunch of degrees of closeness, deliberations. And so I was like, oh, do I know you? Blah, blah, blah. Because I do forget people. And dude was just like, nah, I mean, I never met you. I mean, we in the same town, but I mean, you just so beautiful. Those are the crickets. I was waiting for the rest of the sentence. I ain't hear that. And so I clicked that little button where you can press emoji. Click, I clicked the emoji. The emoji gets a finger thumb. And then I was like, swipe the fuck out, okay? I don't got shit to say to that mom. I know I'm pretty. What the fuck? Is that the extent of your vocabulary? The fuck? I used to fuck with people about that. I'd be like, now I don't even got the energy. I don't got nothing to say. I just like swipe right, motherfucker, swipe right. I'm like the rest of the men that's opting out. It's like, okay, I got too much to offer to be having these kinds of conversations, or not even conversations. Okay. So anyway, number 6. So this is the good stuff. So now we're going to be talking about the personal issues. Okay, so like 1 through 5, we can call that societal issues, right? Because ghosting is rude. I would call ghosting personal and gaslighting more mental. But if you smush them together, let's call it social media and be done with that. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to number 6. Take me as I am. Take me as I am. Take me as I am. I'm a cheating ass motherfucker. I sleep with everybody I see. Uh, I'm gonna keep getting drunk. I'm gonna keep using drugs. I'm gonna keep not having a 401k or a plan or an address, staying with women, using people. I'm gonna keep doing all that shit. Take me as I am. The universe take you as you are. Rather kick it, kick the ass out of there, okay? Get them back to the streets. Get back to the streets. Leave them out there in the streets, okay? Cut the light on. Do not leave the light on. Do not let these motherfuckers pass go. If you cannot take accountability for your fucked up shit that says that you are not growing, if you are not growing, that you are not going nowhere. And no one who is going nowhere should be with someone who is going places, okay? Stay your nowhere ass where you know it, okay? And leave alone the people that have an idea. Okay, leave them 2/3 men who opted out because they tired of paying $1,000 for weaves and shit for the motherfuckers that's over here trying to work on their 401k. Link them up. Okay, link them up. Okay, y'all can take them $1,000 instead of paying for hair and this and that and go on a fucking trip. Just saying. And I ain't hating on the hair. I mean, I just do my own stuff. Anyway, it is what it is. But the people take me as I am. And I hear this from men. Well, she wears so much makeup. I can't even see who she is. Take her as she is. You ain't care about that when you was boinking her. Okay, when you picked her up at the club, you didn't care about her makeup. Okay? Take accountability. Okay? Shit. Everybody gotta take accountability. Yep. Okay. So, oh yeah, this is a good one. And I mean, I sort of like this one. I don't know. It's a multi-date. And I mean, the research says multi-dating is the new non-dating. But is it? I mean, because think about it. You have to think about it. Life is a negotiation. You don't have to be out here saddled to nobody. Ew. You got to date multiple people. You got to. You got to. How could you figure out who you like? And why waste your time with one? Then they ghost you. You can get close for a trip. You ain't going. And see, you could be going and planning trips with a couple people, stagger them and shit. And then if one cancel, you can still wear them outfits at the trip with the other one. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody stop your flow. You gotta get what you know what I'm saying? You gotta do you, but you gotta do you. So it's saying that exclusivity is now a negotiation, and it is. Shit, it should be exclusivity. No, nobody exclusive because you what? We had a couple steaks, lobster tails. Now what? No, motherfucker, we in it, man. That's why I pay for my own. I mean, and I don't even do that no more because I kind of realized if I had paid for my own food, you a fucking loser anyway.